Hello, welcome to what I hope is going to be a short video on this Friday afternoon. It's been a busy week with paid work as always, which is a blessing and a curse. But I will keep this short, A, because it keeps raining again, and B, because I need a wee. So if I'm going to keep these videos under 20 minutes, I think that's the key. Basically do it when I need the toilet. That's enough of the personal information. I wanted to do two things. One is to introduce this, and the other is to give a very small update on the Beer Money Safrane. We are stood next to the £200 Safrane with its fresh MOT, and as of 2 days ago, tax. It's now tax. I've been on the road, it's been used, it's been driven, it's been enjoyed, it's been all kinds of wonderful. But what is Club PetrolBlog? Well, it's an idea I've had for many years, and it was going to be launched earlier this year, but other things got in the way. But now it's live, and I've been overjoyed with the people that have signed up. At the moment, it's literally just that, a sticker and a chance to belong to the club, for what it's worth. So I figured that it's time to build a community around PetrolBlog to share their love of £200 Safranes and £100 Lagunas and £300 Camrys and the cars that you and I love, really. In the future, there will be a dedicated section of the website. There will be discounts of like-minded products, invitations to tea and tat events, because I don't do coffee and whatever. Coffee, what is it? Coffee and something? Cars and coffee. No, we don't do that. We do tea and tat. So yeah, it will grow, but it needs sort of a groundswell of people for it to grow. So I'd like to thank, and this is going to turn into one of those Norwegian football lists. Clement Attlee, Lady Diana, Margaret Thatcher. These are the people that have signed up. So a big thank you to Kenny Smith, Joe Tanner, Ben Hooper, James Clark, Rory Gallagher, Matteo Licata, Ben Day, Ralph Hosier, Chris Hendry, Clement Attlee, Stephen McLean, David Worrell, Roy McCarthy, ace designer, Daniel Fauser, sorry if I've pronounced that wrong, Richard Nielsen, William Dickey, Alex Wakefield, Russell Wallace, another ace designer, Steve Potts, and Dave Austin of Lobster Diecast fame. Big thank you to you guys. You are the first members. You're there at the start. You're there at the very beginning, although PetrolBlog's 10 years old. You're there at the next chapter. Look, Suzuki Ignis. You know, PetrolBlog doesn't do moleskin brochures, but if it did, they'd definitely have a Suzuki Ignis badge on the front. So that's the black Safrane and Club PetrolBlog. Now let's have a look at the Beer Money Safrane. And what's been interesting this week is I had a very long conversation with Rob Williams, the previous owner. He's a great guy, not just because he donates beautiful Safranes to the PetrolBlog cause, but he is genuinely a really good guy. He's been filling me in on the details of the car a bit more. His dad was a candle. I hope I got this right, Rob, but your dad was a candle salesman. So he needed the big boot for transporting candles up and down the country. Before this, he had a Renault 25, and after this, he had a Renault Versatis. So he's one of us, a bit like Rob, really. And he also assured me that it was working perfectly when it was laid up. Everything, you know, no coolant issues, no automatic box issues. I think it had literally just come back from Luxembourg or Brussels, one of the two, when he laid it up. And it's also been over the third highest pass in the Alps. So this car has lived a life. And there are, don't make jokes about it, but there are flies on this, and we know what they say about flies attracted to such and such. But anyway, but things have happened this week. Things unexpected have happened this week. One of which is the fact that, sorry, my dog just ran into view, almost. One of the facts is we have a red light on the key. As predicted in the last video, this just needed 2 new batteries. So now the central lock-in is working. Exciting stuff. What's even more exciting, if you're me, is that the doors open, which is great news. So we have lights in all 4 doors, and it's no longer a Renault Safrane 2.2 VI Coupe because it has working rear doors. So I do need to go there and clean those at some point, and also it does mean I can take off all the covers to remove, well, I say 12 years of crud, but ultimately 25 years of crud. It's hotter than the sun in this car today. Yes, all 4 door lights work. So that's 4-0 to the red Safrane over the black Safrane. What this also means is the man in the machine, or the man in the dashboard, the air attack warning man, is slightly quieter than he was before. So let's fire him up, because we love this man. So button up to turn it on. So he should only say 2 problems now. He's a bit slow getting out of bed. I will edit this so it's a lot shorter. Dee, dee, dee. So we sing some French tunes while we go along. We hum some Jean-Michel Jarre. Oh, here he is.
Warning, fuel level low.
Yeah, we'll take that. So I think the other one was if we put the lights on, he would tell us that the side lights aren't working. But notice the absence of the immobilizer issue, so that's good. To be honest, it'd be quicker to get out, look at the side lights yourself, and then get back in the car by the time he tells you you've got a problem with your side lights. He's not telling us. However, if I open the door with the lights on, he should tell us that I left the lights on. Oh, actually, no, I think I have to take the key out. Yes, there we go.
Lights not switched off.
So there we go. Lights are not switched off. And big credit to Phil Paxton on Twitter, who posted a link to a YouTube video of what I would imagine is some sort of sales video from the time, and witnessed the fact that in the UK we get a very alarming man telling us that something's wrong, whereas in France they get a very sensual and soothing lady who would say something like, warning, your car is about to burst into flames, but don't worry, all will be fine. It's a much more reassuring voice than the man from the air attack office. Another thing someone asked me to do is to check the blowers. So, and as you know, on the 200 pounds Safrane, we have a little, well, there's actually a little pocket down here on the 200 pounds Safrane. And we'll go through the video I'm going to do soon is the differences between the phase 1 and the phase 2. Down here there's a pocket and there's a little tiny switch, which is basically means, because of the problems with the air conditioning on the other Safrane, they've bypassed pretty much the system and you've got on or off. So fans on or fans off. The heating works, but the fans are on or off. But these fans, oh.
Warning, fuel level low.
Okay, well, I haven't put any fuel in yet, mate, so that's fine. So these fans are amazing. They are properly powerful. And yeah, there's all kinds of things flying out of those vents. I probably should be wearing a face mask, of which we all have many at the moment. But yes, that's working. And you can change it to Fahrenheit as on the other one. I think stop is a dodgy word to use in a French car. So that's good. That's good. Things are beginning to work. One final thing, and this is literally the most exciting thing to happen to YouTube this week, is that Rob said I can open the papilla scapuli to find out what it is. He has no recollection of this. No recollection of picking this up. So here we go. It's like one of those live unboxing videos. This has been in its packet for, I've got to do this with one hand, which is going to be tricky. It's been in its packet since 2008 at the very earliest. So 12 years this has been in and it's left a permanent mark in the back of the seat, by the way. It's like having a permanent tin of travel sweets in the back seat pocket. Don't think it'll ever come out. It's a little reminder of the papilla scapuli. And I might have to Google translate that later on to find out what papilla scapuli means. If anyone wants to guess before I put it on the screen, now's your time. Oh, I can't get that one out. I'm trying not to break the bag. This paper has a consistency of one of those Portuguese jam tarts. Not jam tarts, custard tarts, which are one of the nicest things you can buy in Portugal. And also you can get them in Lidl's now as well. And Waitrose, I think. Anyway, here we go. This is the moment of truth. What would be wonderful is if it's a novelty Safrane plate from Italy. Somehow I don't think it is going to be that. Oh, look. Papier Scapuli. Papier Scapuli Scopepo or something. Here we go, ready? It's I think it's got some craze into it. Oh wow. If I'm honest, it is an ashtray as I figured, which is apt for a French car. I'm not really feeling that. You got little places for your cigarettes. Rob, it's coming back to you, mate, with love. I'm sure it could. I mean, it could be an antique. It could be worth more than the £200 Safrane. Somehow I doubt it. Rob, it's coming back, and I've managed to even retain the packaging. That's it. That's it for the update. I said I'd keep it short, and I think this is under 10 minutes. Many, many thanks for everyone who signed up for Club PetrolBlog. I'll post a link to what it's all about underneath this video. And the next video, which I'm filming later on, will be the grand unveiling of not the Vauxhall Frontiera and not, what was the other one? Fiat Multipla. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and stay safe.